How does it feel to be downtown? So one of the videos was behind that building there. We had the hotel room, but now we're going into this establishment here called Finkino. It's the place where pretty much all the movies are shown in Finland. And we're gonna go see, I think it's called Sing. Very unpleasant sound in that hall. There. Sing 2D. So there's a 3D version also. But with me and my spectacles, I prefer the 2D version. We went to see that with Rebecca, Rogue One, but weren't, or at least I was immensely impressed with it. It's fairly plain. Have you, Sophia, seen the Star Wars movie? Okay. This place is called Tennispalatsi. It used to be filled with, I guess, tennis arenas, and I was debating on the car whether it was created for the Helsinki 52 Olympics. Don't know. But to have an arena this big in the center of the city, just dedicated for tennis, you would assume that it would have something to do with the Olympics. But now it's been repurposed. And I think, as you see from that signage there are 14 movie theaters in this one complex. And Lightworks. It was an absolute pain to publish. I didn't get it to work to YouTube. I then published it to Vimeo, which is all the same since I have a website hosting the actual videos, and I don't expect to drive a lot of traffic to the videos through YouTube, so it's all the same to me. I'm fine with using Vimeo. And then the other thing that happened was that they took my monetization away from YouTube. They just randomly disappeared. And I called them, and then they said that, yeah, your account has a problem. We shall investigate, but we don't have any return time when it will be fixed. So I'm waiting for that to happen. Oh boy, what a movie. Wasn't tremendously joyous. It was basically a Idols or Pop Star or whatever movie about a mouse, 2 pigs, elephant, and a porcupine or some sort of animal like that. Älä mene, Elsu. Red lights. The last time she just ran over and might have been hit by a car.
Siellä ei ollut autoja.
Olipas. Nyt oli vihreä. So, now we'll go pick up Terhi. She's at Hotelli Torni. And we shall go and pick her up and then drive home. Maybe I told on one of these videos that Terhi broke the, what do you call it, the car heating, since it's hooked up to an electric cord. Well, this morning, or it wasn't morning, it was lunch. I left for lunch and the car was hooked up to the cord and it ripped it out of it, and now it's gonna be a fixing bill. Doesn't look that bad, but still, it's still, it is off, or it's broken, and no ticket, so. So, after toiling for hours on that Lightworks thing, my YouTube publish did not work because of authentication problem, and then my Vimeo publish only worked with a small clip that didn't have any special effects on it. I got that published when I created the first bit of the video, but just now when checking I discovered that there's actually no. There was, now that I discovered that the clip that I posted during when I was in the movies, it was just a small fraction of the actual whole thing. And now because I knew what I would do, I threw it together in iMovie and I got it out fairly fast. The only thing is that it smells and looks like an iMovie movie, so it doesn't look like a carefully thought out video. But what can you do? I've now because it's, yeah, and other thing about the Lightworks thing was that it was something like €400 for the perpetual license. Then it was $19.90 for 1 month, and so it just wasn't a good deal. So I thought that why not go with the free one while I'm at it. But do you know what? One thing I thought that I would never fill is that 12 terabyte barrel of hard disks. It's, yeah, with making videos, it'll be soon filled. So then I'll buy a new one next to it if I have the money, and then we'll see what happens. But for now, I'm going to buy New Year's food, so stuff for the New Year's, and maybe my sister would come over and visit, but we don't know. Let's see. In my condition, maybe it will put a hindrance on me going and shooting fireworks, because previously that's been my joy. Let's see what happens. So, there's now a different dog park. Today is New Year's Eve, and the wife is making preparations, so I'm out. This is a different dog park than the one in the previous video. It's been on Espoo side, but it's clearly, or not clearly, it's just a different place. But it's a shame that there's nobody here, because he gets a bit more out of it if there's friends. Right, concerning Tennis Palazzi. It indeed was made for the Olympics, but it was made for the 1940s Olympics, which was granted for Helsinki, but for WWE number 2 came and messed up the plans, so there was no Olympic Games in Helsinki in 1940. But then it was decided that it would be given to Helsinki as kind of this freebie out of pity, because we hadn't had the opportunity to host the 1940s Olympics. In the Helsinki Olympics in 52, they were, or they still are, considered as the last non-commercial Olympic Games that there were. So it wasn't globalist, big companies just ruling over. If you look at the Olympics today, they're tremendously uptight about their name. Where can you use the little rings, and who are the advertisers and all that? It's nothing to do with, or yeah, it does, but it doesn't have that much to do with, what do you call it, Olympics. Rob sent me a link of a new software called Movia, but at least for me, it looks better in the sense that you can layer, because in iMovie you can only have 2 visual channels in the movie, but in Movia you can have several. But I haven't had the time to figure out, and I had this movie already halfway done, so I will at least finish this, and then, and even the Movia one, it costs something, and then all the different bits cost in it. I'm not against costing, but this is a hobby for me, so if I do stuff halfway professionally, then I fork out money gladly. I think I've escaped the curse of being a stingy Scotchman, that I part with my money gladly. It's something that I'm very I'm pleased about that I don't hold on to every single penny, so that They're oblong when they leave my hand. I don't know, suomeksi soikio, soikeita. What else? Nothing. I'll just throw this together and go celebrate the New Year's. This guy here, let's see if I can grab this one. But basically this will be his very first New Year. So it's going to be interesting to see how he reacts to all the fireworks and stuff like that. Sano jotain. So there you can see it now. It's got this gorilla pod. Maybe I showed it already. But you can attach this, and it holds the weight of the camera easy. So I can have it. And I think this guy, Casey Neistat, he has the video held like this. Let's see where the focus is. There. And but I like to attach it to something. But anyway, now ending up the video by saying that, as always, Jesus Christ is my King. Yours too.